On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, a certain scientific railgun season 3 episode 2, the Daihasei Festival. And so begins the annual citywide inter-school sporting festival, also known as the Daihasei. And with it comes a load of familiar faces, including an Aztec warrior in disguise, as well as Mama Mizuka. Now last we left off, episode 1 was a nice reintroduction into our main cast, including our heroine, Mikoto Mizuka, aka Railgun, as well as a slew of secondary characters, and even give us a glimpse into the more interesting and unique characters that we haven't seen before. Gunha, you know I'm talking about you. Now with episode 2, it seems we've taken a small leap forward in terms of chronological events. As referenced later in the episode from Misuzu Mizuka, aka Mama Mizuka, yes, Mikoto's mother, Mizuka and Toma have already made their wager on whose school will place higher at the end of the Daihasei Festival. And if you've already seen season 2 of a certain magical index, you know the inevitable outcome. But nonetheless, we finally get to witness the events that take place alongside the main story. First and foremost, I absolutely love the opening ceremony. Yes, we get another glimpse of some of the level 5 espers, including Mizuki Shokuho, aka Mental Out, as well as Gunha, God, I'm gonna fucking butcher this, Sogita? Is it Sogita? And aka who the fuck knows? I mean, you guys tell me that his powers are mysterious, and don't be fooled by the fact that he's the 7th ranked, which, by the way, I also want to take this opportunity to thank you guys in expanding more about the actual level system when it comes to a certain universe. I always assumed that there was a direct connection between someone's rank and someone's, a power. But I believe you guys also told me that it takes into account, someone's contribution to Academy City as a whole as well. So when it comes to someone like Gunha, who is ranked 7th, someone whose power you guys have led me to believe is, pretty much off the charts when it comes to, how OP it is ranked lower when it comes to level 5s because of, other attributes. I never took that. I just assumed it was, a direct thing to basically power ranking. Like I said, thank you guys for that. And with that, the sports festival begins. Not knowing much about the other school, it seems to me it's very obvious that Tokyo Wadai is not only a powerhouse when it comes to espers in general, being home to 2 level 5s, but it also seems they're a favorite to win this sports festival. Now, even though the other students are given a handicap in the way of level 5s not being able to use their powers directly on other students, Mizuka takes this opportunity, this first event, to really showcase not only her battle prowess, but also her keen intellect. I'll be honest, for being a fucking middle schooler, she is pretty fucking smart. Now, while she trails the pack with her makeshift team of her and Kongo in the 3-legged race, we see a great example of her confidence and determination, as well as the aforementioned battle prowess. During this little competition, she never once lost face that she was going to actually win, utilizing the trap set by another group of espers, basically as a decoy to set her own little trap. We see her take this opportunity to mix in some iron particles into her competitors, and even though every other team seems to take advantage of her, the asphalt-covered ropes, the mind-controlled hamsters, even the pairing of Slick Willy and Rocket Booster, Tokyo Wadai is easily able to surpass all these, as well as saving a little girl from being crushed, even boasting to the team which, that was going to take the little girl out, saying, oh, you know what, it's okay, you guys never would have won anyways. Like I said, I mixed iron particles into those ropes, they were on your clothes, and technically I could use my electromagnetism to divert you, and that's what she does mid-air, and we see her pick up one of those giant safety pads, and we see Kongo use her like fucking air palm technique. Like, that's a badass pairing. But just like I said, in the grand scheme of things, a 3-legged race during a sports festival seems so inconsequential, but yet it was a great example of how smart and forward-thinking she truly is. She, at the very beginning of this race was mixing in iron particles, so at any time during the event, she can stop everyone or anyone she wanted to and, basically, fucking win. Like, pretty fucking smart for a grade schooler. Meanwhile, it seems the other mains are watching this go down. Of course, Kuroko is upset she can't be there with Sissy. Uehara is just chowing down on some fucking fair food, and Satin's just trying to be the helpful little level 0 she is, but in doing so, it seems she's come across a very mysterious person. After eavesdropping on the conversation, we learn that not only is this woman a member of the underground faction known as, member, she's also an Aztec. And who do we know that fills those 2 requirements? Yes, Sochi. Yes, the member of the Magic Cabal that makes her appearance in Index 3. Speaking of Satin, before we move on, I have to bring up, earlier in the episode, she brought up something very mysterious, and I don't know if it's going to play a bigger part in the grand scheme of the series, but it is a very interesting concept. She brought up shadow metal. When you bring a bunch of espers together, rumor has it that this phenomenon occurs, and in doing so, a new type of metal is created, one that is completely rare and worth tons of fucking money. Of course, Kuroko tries to set her straight. Hey, Satin, why the hell do you keep believing in these fucking rumors? Because obviously Satin is our local rumor hound, but still, it is a very interesting concept, so much so that they actually showed an image of said medal. So I wonder, like I said, is it going forward? Is it going to play a pivotal role? Is this actually, real? I mean, I don't know. It's a very interesting aspect that she brought up. Now, after this scene, like I said earlier, we get another run in with Mama Mizuka. She's always an interesting character. I love when she makes her appearance. I am beginning to wonder if we're ever going to see Mizuka's father, or even if she has one. But with this scene, we not only get the reference where Mizuka and Toma have already made their wager, we get an absolutely hilarious conversation where Sad and Urihara are introduced to her, as well as dishing gossip about the man of Mizuka's life. It's just an overall funny interaction. Mizuka takes this opportunity to run home as fast as she can to try to switch out of her dirtied, soiled gym clothes, leading to the final scene of the episode where we get a case of mistaken identity, where other girls of Tokyo Dai mistake a Mizuka sister for the real deal Makoto, and it seems she's going to be participating in the next event. Unfortunately, it seems machinations are at work, and another member of Member has their eyes set on the sister. Which brings me to my final theory and giant jump in conclusions when it comes to this interesting member of Member we're last introduced to. Baba Yoshio, I think is his last name. Now, he's introduced in the main series as well, chronologically further in time, but a very different character model, at least from what I can see so far. And here's my theory. He's gonna get trounced. He's just gonna get destroyed. He's gonna have his ass handed to him, whether it's physically or just being so thoroughly beaten that it scars him emotionally, because literally in this episode, he's kind of porky. I'm not gonna lie. He's on the chubby side. But when we actually see him in Index, he's skinny. So something happened in the events of, Railgun to Index, where the dude just fucking lost a bunch of weight. I'm thinking he wanted to bulk up, maybe up his self-confidence. Maybe he felt like a change of pace and wanted to completely overhaul his lifestyle. I don't know what's going through a fictional character's head, but yeah, the models are extremely different. Like I said, the little bits we get of him, we haven't seen a full body shot yet, but he seems pretty chubby. And I swear, in Index, he's pretty fucking lean. So I don't know. Maybe they added a 24-hour fitness in Academy City. I just don't know. Anyways, I like today's episode. Like I said, we're back in the thick of it. We're getting more expansive, knowledge of a certain universe. We see, some very familiar faces. We see the Aztec Sochi. I swear it's pronounced Sochi. I kind of looked it up earlier, and unless it's some kind of weird pronunciation that I'm not getting, that's the one I found on several different websites. We get to see Mama Mizuka again. Like I said, her first introduction, I believe she was drunk and hit on Toma, aka, Mizuka's boo. So she's a very interesting character. We see Baba, like I said, his character model is so fucking weird. I don't know. Yeah, we're just back in the thick of it. We're just getting into it. Like I said, the Gunha character, Mizuki's character, mental out. We're reintroduced to Member. I mean, there's a lot of machinations going on all at once. Plus, probably gonna see Toma. We're probably gonna see possibly, cameos of Index, maybe more Accelerate. I mean, shit's going on constantly throughout the entirety of the series. There's so many stories happening on the same timeline that these side stories are just, are great. They're letting no character fall to the wayside. But going forward, though, I do have giant aspirations. I want to see some all-out, drag-out battles. And judging by the opening and the ending, we're gonna get maybe some kind of climactic battle. Honestly, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for that. I mean, this series is really fucking deep, and I love those. But like seeing Gunha and Toma back to back, if that really fucking happens in the series, damn, that's cool. That's cool. So with all that being said, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.